Hello, John. Welcome. Ed Willock is trying to get on here. He hadn't done the invite, so I'm going to see if I can get him in, but I got to worry about starting a show in a minute.
I sent him the link.
Yeah, I still go. He just registered. 2 people just registered, so let me let them in. And I'm going to approve them. Okay, hopefully they'll get the email now and they'll get in there.
Now, Victor, I will do this though.
Let me see. Oh, yummy, yummy for my tummy. I gotta wait until after the gig.
Yeah, I have to avoid that. Don't want to.
Why is that?
Type
John?
2. I'm type 2.
You need to go talk to your. I am too. You need to go talk to your dietitian. There is no carbohydrates in Scotch.
No, but the alcohol gets turned into carbohydrates.
Not as bad as you think.
I know.
I've talked to 2 of them. Here's off my menu.
I'm just trying to lower the stress on my body. That's all. I'm not a teetotaler. I just try to avoid it.
Yay, Ed, you made it. Woohoo! Just in the nick of time.
I have a liquor cabinet over there, Peter.
Okay.
All right, TJ, it looks like Jeff Winger is not here. At least not at this point. Would you like to, TD? Again, it's just right before I start playing. Just make my window focus window, and that's it.
Just not pin you, but
let me make you
spotlight you.
Spotlight
me. That's all. Hold on, let me make you a co-host. There you go. So for those that are here, we'll get here. Let me see. We'll get going here in about 2 minutes, 33 seconds. For those that are on YouTube, first time, I don't know what's going to happen for those of you who are on YouTube. If they're going to kick my butt out, they might. Facebook has been doing that, and so I can't do it directly to Facebook, at least live stream, because they definitely ghost me within the first 4 minutes, and then you can't even find it. So we'll see what happens here. It's no matter what, I will post it tomorrow, the video edited version, so you're not going to miss it. It's just a matter of trying something different on YouTube. So there you go. And in case you don't know, the music that you're hearing here in the countdown clock is me in my Surrender CD that was put out in 2016 with my best friend Joe Christina from high school. We produced, recorded with about 17 musicians in California. It was a blast. It was my retirement gift to myself, and I had a blast doing the project. Did all the music writing in Logic and all of the live recording and mixing in Pro Tools.
It's not available on iTunes?
It is available on iTunes. It's available in all your places where you get your digital things.
Cool.
Yep. And it's only $10. Although for the OH crowd, I have put out the link for free several times. Hey, Zach. Good to see you, Zach. And hey, about the band, man, you got to just get your horns out and start practicing. We're going to need more than one sax player for the horn section for the OH band. So I don't want to hear this I retired stuff. Start woodshedding. All right, folks, we're going to get started in just a couple of minutes here. Hello, Rocky. It's my sister, Raquel.
Oh, thank you, Victor. I had YouTube on simultaneously while you were talking to me for a second.
No, yeah, don't do that because I'm like 80 seconds delayed there, I'm sure.
No,
there you go. There's the CD cover.
Thank you, John.
I listened to it on Spotify, so you get some money from that, Victor.
Man.
A couple of quarter pennies.
I'm going to go start spending money now, waiting for that check. I wish it was a quarter penny. Hey everybody, it's Victor Cajiao, and this is the last Sunday Sax Jam for 2020. I mean, we all have a lot of good reasons why we want 2020 to be gone, and certainly I do. But this is going to be the last one for 2020, and so today we're going to do some tunes that were kind of like the most popular of the different sax jams when I looked at the video statistics and the plays and so on. So we're going to do 4 of the most popular CDs, and then at the very end, I'm going to have a very short little 2021 or last of 2020 little piece of music for you. So I hope you enjoy it. I want to take a moment to thank everybody who has joined me in this journey, to try to get music out there while we've had this COVID and I haven't been able to play live, which is something that I really love doing. I really love playing for an audience. It's a good way for me to stay sharp. And I don't mean that in a sharp or flat way. I mean it in a practicing way. And it makes me learn music. And you guys have all been part of that journey, and I so appreciate it. Of course, to my brothers and sisters out in office hours, I owe it to you in that you've taught me so many things for me being able to do this, including like today, DJ Asher, who's here in the audience, is doing all the TD job and vision mixing, as we like to call it. And so he'll be spotlighting me or other members as we go on. So I want to welcome Angela and my sister Raquel and Ed, John, TJ. This next coming year, I really want to start building upon this in the way of bringing together a community so that we get people that are regulars here and you guys get to know each other, and maybe we'll do some events that are just not musical. We'll just come together on a meeting and kind of get to know each other and kind of grow a community around the music. So that's one thing in 2021 that I want to build upon. The second thing I want to do in 2021 is I want to start bringing other artists in as guest artists, like once a month. We have a lot of talented people out in the internet that are musicians. What I'm hoping to do is to be able to convince some of them to come on board and play a couple of songs for us. They don't have to play the whole thing. I can play a couple and then they can play a couple. But that way, we start exposing ourselves to not just my saxophone playing, but other people that are singers and songwriters and jazz instrumentalists and so on, maybe even classical. So let me know in other ways that you guys do what you think about that idea. I think it's a neat way to kind of grow the show a little bit and make it work for you guys. All right, so we're going to get started today with a song, or my rendition of a song by Earth, Wind and Fire called "That's the Way of the World." If you guys will mute your mics while I play, that will help a lot. Here we go. Alrighty, that's the way of the world. Hope I'm not frozen. Oh, good.
Yay!
I hope things are sounding okay out there today. Hopefully the mix is nice. I did not have an opportunity to do a
I got it.
sound check this week, so I did my own, but TJ's saying okay, and I appreciate it. Well, hope you enjoyed that one. It's a wonderful song. It was when I was playing live with a horn band. It was one of my favorite songs to play. We may have even done it for my sister Rocky and John's wedding in the band called Phoenix. I think we might have done that. Yeah, we did, huh, Rocky? I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so. That's great. Well, I hope you guys are having a nice holiday. And out here, we are very bitterly cold at about -4 right now. I know my sister was telling me for Christmas they were 75 barbecuing corn. And I was like, yeah, you can just stop it. That's enough. That's enough. It's enough of that. All right. Well, I hope you guys on YouTube. So far, I have not seen an email, a nastygram come in saying you've been cut off. So far, so good. This next song could do it though. It's by one of my favorite artists, and I think one of the most talented artists in the world, and that's Prince. And this is a classic from him called Purple Rain.
Yes.
Little Purple Rain. I love that song, and it's really fun to play too. You get all kinds of holes, and you channel Prince on that famous guitar solo. You just think, okay, if I get a couple of the notes he played, I'll be very, very happy. All right, hope things are still sounding good mix-wise. And for those that are in YouTube, thank you so much. Guy Cochran, thanks for joining. All of you who have made it out to the YouTubes as well. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube, please do. YouTube.com/Victor Cajiao. Subscribe and hit the bell. And then when you do that, then you'll know every time that I post something. It'll just be automatic for you. So that'll definitely work for you. All right, this next song is definitely... more straight ahead jazz, and it's a very groovy type of it's a chart that probably came off of I think Frank Sinatra probably made the most famous version of this song, and it's called "Fly Me to the Moon."
Yay.
Isn't that a fun version of that song? You too can have your own big band playing behind you. All you have to do is find the right karaoke track. It makes it a lot of fun. All right.
That was great, Victor. Really dig that one. Swinging.
Yeah, it's a fun chart. I'm trying to find more of those big band charts to play behind because they really work. I mean, I think they sound pretty cool. So that's one day. John, thank you for being John Petro. Appreciate it. Ellen McPherson, thank you. I'm glad that it sounds good on YouTube. I'm really glad to hear that because I didn't know. And again, let me just really quickly just check. No nasty grams yet. We're doing fine. So obviously, they'll catch me after the show. This next song
Stream is still up.
Yeah, good. This next song is by a group called Spyro Gyra. And Spyro Gyra has probably Jay Beckenstein is one of the most melodic saxophone players that there ever was. The guy just improvises melodies, plays wonderful solos, and it was one of my favorite bands. A very fond memory in 1978 8 or so, me and my best friend Joe Christina would go over to the Greek Theater in Los Angeles, and we used to buy Rush student tickets. You know, you got there and you didn't know if you were going to get in or not, but if you got in, you may not be sitting together, but you were like first row, second row. And so we used to do that all the time with concerts around town. We used to do the Rush student tickets, and we got to see a lot of music that way that we would have otherwise not gotten to see. So this is called Catching the Sun. Hey, that was Catching the Sun. All
Very good.
right.
Very good.
Good. I hope you guys enjoyed those songs today. I am going to go grab the soprano and do one more little treat for the end of year, since I won't be with most of you on New Year's Eve. I'm going to give you a little bit of a taste of the song Old Lang Syne, and I'm going to do that from a very wonderful New Year's Eve song that was written by Dan Fogelberg. You know, a long time ago. You have to be old like me to know who that is. But at the end of this very beautiful vocal song, where he talks about, you know, not having regrets and becoming a better person and all of that, a saxophonist plays the soprano and does this little, just tiny rendition of Auld Lang Syne. And if anybody knows the name of that song, it is skipping my mind right now completely. The Dan Fogelberg song where he did that, but if not, that's okay. And so hopefully you'll enjoy this little treat. Before I let you go here, I'm going to just put some air through this horn because it's cold in the basement. Even though I have the heater pointed at it, it's still cold, and the horns tend to play flat if you have them in too much cold. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here today. Those that joined both on YouTube, if you saw the thing on Facebook, if you are watching this tomorrow when I have edited it and you're watching it post, I really want to thank you for being part of my life this year, making it easier for me to be able to tolerate this crazy, crazy year that we've had. I know that we are going to I know we're going to do better. And you know what? I am cheating you guys out of something. I just recognize this. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm cheating you. And I don't want to cheat you.
You've got the wrong.
It was one
camera,
song that I
Victor.
didn't play. What's that?
You got the wrong camera, Victor.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Well, that's
There
because
we go.
that's because I manually switched to that camera at the end of that song, because it was my tribute to TJ, because he likes to see my saxophone when I'm playing. So I'm cheating you. I am going to do one more song. Darn it! I'm the alto. So you're not getting off this easy. I just forgot because I had written Auld Lang Syne on the back of that, and I didn't do it. Okay, so we're going to do one more, and then we'll do Auld Lang Syne. This next one is another beautiful song. It's a ballad. It's called Georgia on My Mind, because it is. There we go. We had to do the Georgia.
Yes.
Such a fun song to play. And that particular arrangement is by Mr. David Chamborn. And it's one of the best arrangements of that song that I've ever heard, I think. All right, good. Now that I straightened myself out and played the right songs and all of that, now I can play All Enzyme. And thank you guys again for the year. Please do stay subscribed. It was great having you here, both on the live Zoom, which you can be a part of the live Zoom. And then, of course, the people that joined me in YouTube, including Puby Bubble. Thank you for being here, and Chad Lafarge and a lot of my gang here. I really, really appreciate it. TJ, see if you can mute my sister Raquel's thing. I don't know if she allowed it or not, but if you can, that's fine. There you go. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to end it out with a little bit of All Lang Syne, wishing you the very best for 2021. And I hope you enjoy this little tiny rendition of this beautiful little song. And I'm going to turn my headphone to 11. That was a shorty but a goodie, hopefully. Hopefully I didn't have this microphone on during that. I don't think I did. TJ says no, so that's awesome. I hope you guys recognize that from that Dan Fogelberg song that I should have written down and didn't. But it's a beautiful little ending. I don't know who did the sax solo for him on that, but it's cool because I get to play this horn, which I really do enjoy playing, although it kind of has a really terrible stigma because of what Kenny G did to it. But other than that, it's a beautiful instrument, and I'll be playing it more next year because there's some beautiful things that I've been playing with that. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go back to your Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you all. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of the year, and a really prosperous and wonderful, healthy new year. Bye for now.
Happy New